On va finir ce panel, si vous le voulez bien, avec Davide et Scotti, qui est notre invité italien du jour, mais je ne l'ai pas dit. Davide Scotti, qui est le secrétaire général pour l'entreprise de construction parapétrolière Saipem. Et je vais m'aider. Il est donc secrétaire général de la Fondazione Leadership, Health and Safety. C'est bien ça, Davide. À vous la parole.
Merci. Bonjour à tous et merci beaucoup pour l'invite à parler à cette conférence. Je m'exprime en anglais parce que mon français ce n'est pas très bon. So I hope it's okay if I'm going to speak in English with an Italian accent, of course. But I hope the translation works well for you. Yeah, it certainly worked very well for me for most of the conference. I think the two ladies have translated most of the conference just for me and another couple of gentlemen. So, is it okay? Yeah, thanks. So, let's start. I have just a few minutes to present 5 years of information. It's in fact 5 years since leadership in health and safety was successfully implemented in Saipem, in a multicultural and global organization like Saipem. And it didn't only contribute to dramatically improve the safety performance of the organization, but also contributed to create a visible cultural change. And today I would like to give you a taste of the key features that made the Leadership in Safety a world-class program. But before to start, I would like to show you a little video clip. And in 30 seconds, I will ask a question. The question will be, what do you see?
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर आइए सर ये चल फिल्म तो गई
I hate this country.
तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले 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 लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे ओ लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो अकड़ के चलो उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो अकड़ के चलो फलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो फलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले हिंदुस्तान चले चलो
So, what did you see? It comes from YouTube, I didn't make it. But what did you see? Teamwork, yeah. Power, yeah, leadership. The smallest one can change things. What else? Courage, yeah. These are all keywords that were linked to the leadership safety program that we have developed in the past 5 years. And today I would like to give you, I would like to tell you the story of this program. And it's a story that began in 2006. First of all, do you know what Saipem does? Saipem is a global oil and gas contractor working in the offshore and onshore engineering and construction business, as well as onshore and offshore drilling operation. It accounts for more than 42,000 employees coming from more than 130 different nationalities. So it's a really global and multicultural organization. And in 2006, the safety performance of SAIPEM were good, were okay. And when I say they were okay, I mean they were in line with the industry average in terms of safety performance, sometimes even better than the industry average. But we were still killing too many people and seriously injuring many others. And this was recognized by our CEO being morally unacceptable. And also the accident investigation at the time revealed not only that 90% of the accidents were behaviorally related, as we all know, but the accident investigation also revealed a lack of safety culture, a lack of safety leadership along the entire chain of command. Maybe some people at the time had the perception that saving time or saving money was more important than safety. And of course, this is not what the company expected, this is not what the CEO expected, and he wanted to find the most powerful and unequivocal way to clarify this message. This is when, by the end of 2006, when he set up a task force with the aim to create internally, to develop internally, a leadership in safety program with the aim to transform our organizational leaders into mature and effective safety leaders who could then drive and shape the culture of the organization. I had the privilege to be part of this task force along with another 3 colleagues. One of them is here today, Michelle Planex. Some of you, I'm sure, know her. So Michelle, I, and our colleagues basically spent almost 12 months researching, developing, and it was like 12 months of an extended brainstorming. And the result of this brainstorming was the Leadership in Health and Safety program that then was implemented, rolled out globally in the organization, and successfully, is continuously implemented successfully. I think one of the key factors of the success is that they contributed to the success of the program is the clear and visible management, leadership and management commitment from the top, as well as a clear and strong workforce involvement. And an innovation factor that was associated to the program is that it looked at safety from a completely different perspective, not the traditional way to talk about safety. It didn't address safety from a technical point of view, from a procedural point of view, or from a legislative point of view, but addressed safety from a much more personal and emotional perspective. To support the program, we have developed a number of key tools, and perhaps the most relevant is a 1 day and a half safety leadership workshop. A 1 day and a half safety leadership workshop designed for the managers, designed for the leaders of the organization, in order to allow them to internalize and to visualize also the new health and safety vision of the organization, and by focusing on values and emotional commitment, allowing them to clearly understand their accountability, their responsibility in driving the organizational safety culture. It is a very dynamic and interactive workshop, very, very emotional as well. And there are a number of tools that support the delivery of this workshop, and perhaps a very key one are the safety leadership expectations that we have developed during those 12 months brainstorming. During that time, we identified 69 specific attitudes and behaviors that a strong safety leadership possess. 69, maybe there are too many, but I'm sure there were many more. But when we got to 69, we thought that it was a good number to stop, good memorable number to stick on. And of course, we grouped these 69 elements into the 7 safety leadership expectations that you see behind me. And these were also the basis of a safety leadership profiler, a psychometric test, an online questionnaire that allowed our leaders, our managers, to discover where they give more or less attention on the 7 safety leadership areas. And this is an opportunity for them to self-develop as a safety leader by giving more attention, more energy to those expectations where they naturally give less attention. Another tool that proved to be very effective, especially with the lower level in the organization, is an intervention tool called 5 Stars. It's a 5 steps process to help people to intervene more effectively, where STARS obviously is an acronym. And it's been created not only to support people in intervening to correct unsafe acts or unsafe conditions, but also to support people in intervening to reinforce safe behaviors and good practices, as this is also a very important way to create a strong, positive safety culture in the organization. And this is not just a guideline. This is not just a pocket card. I mean, this is also an intensive training package, a 4 hours training package, especially for the supervisors and the levels below, to really help them to learn, to understand, and to practice new communication techniques, communication skills, to manage a tough conversation without entering into conflict, and also allowing people to understand what are the potential consequences of doing an unsafe act. So these tools, along with others that I have no time to describe now, certainly help to make this program very practical, innovative in a way, but certainly the most powerful tool that allowed the program to be particularly emotional was a film. You know, we produced a real drama film, short film, specifically for this program, and it's a film that had 2 main targets: one, to hit the audience emotionally, and 2, to deliver some strong organizational messages coming directly from the CEO, who actually plays the role of himself into the film. And the film clearly also demonstrates what are the catastrophic consequences of an organization, of an organizational culture that prioritizes production against safety. Maybe some of you over the past few years have had the opportunity to watch this film, I guess. For those who didn't, I show you a very short trailer of this film.
New personnel are already arriving, but I really need your teams to make some progress over the next couple of days.
This is Ahmed. Welcome aboard. Come on, let's go. Come on, boys. Half an hour. We can finish this level by the end of the day. See if you can get that cable down for me.
It's unsafe. You can't ask me to go up there.
What?
The well-being of our people, their health and safety is my fundamental concern. Fatalities are totally unacceptable.
Launching the Leadership in Safety program is to achieve a step change in site and safety performance.
The members of the crew are waiting to be interviewed, boss.
Did anyone see it? Does anybody know what happened?
So certainly this film and other elements of the program contributed to connect with people at a fundamental level. And also the entire program allowed our organization to associate to safety good and positive feelings, good and positive words like passion, courage, the same words that you gave me earlier on, initiative, sharing. And I think a key success factor of a program like this in a multicultural organization like ours is the fact that it's is a program that is universal and unique, and it gets through different culture because addresses safety through an emotional commitment and through common values. And I think this is certainly the fundamental concept of leadership in health and safety. And I like to think that, I like to say that this program certainly made a fantastic dissemination. It disseminated in a fantastic way into the entire organization. Everywhere on a SIPEM site you can find the Leadership in Safety logo. People are proud to wear it, to display it. And really, I think a fantastic point is that people learn to behave in a safer way, understanding why is important to do it, not just because there is a procedure. It's not just about what you have to do and how you have to do it, but why you have to do it. And hopefully you can take this learning into your local communities. And a program like this, I like to think that helps the growth of local community health and safety cultures. And just to conclude, I'd like to share the story of Dimitri, a Kazakh guy, a young Kazakh worker, who I met a couple of years ago. And I always remember that conversation when he told me how fortunate he felt about working for an organization who cared about his health and safety. And while he was talking to me, he was wearing a safety harness, and he was making the point on how proud he was to wear that harness, who was keeping him connected to his life and to his future. And it's great, you know, if we can create safety leaders like Dimitri, or safety leader who can take the same courage, the same passion, the same initiative of our little Indian boy and influence the organization around them. No, I think, imagine if you could identify the most influential people in your organization, but not the people in the organigram, the people who are trusted, credible, the people who are listened to, the people with a wide network, the people who have this natural, informal influence, and use them to actually spread safe behaviors. This is actually what we are doing at the moment in SIPEM, and I think it's a great way to spread safety culture, because at the end of the day, we all copy each other's behaviors, very often even unconsciously. You know, behaviors, culture is made by behaviors, and behaviors spread by social copying. And if you allow me just the last 30 seconds, I close with another 30 seconds in the video to underline this point about social copying of behaviors. It's a video again from the internet, but maybe you can walk away today with some thoughts about what I just said.
It looks like rain again today. Dark clouds gather and fill the sky. Don't know how to talk to you, just know how we say goodbye.
Have you actually got a driver's license?
Go back where you came from. Learn the speaking.
Go back where you came from.
We are not children anymore, we are people, but also people see and people do everywhere. Thank you very much.